Hello, happy Saturday. I hope all is well. Let me close my window right quick. I be trying to keep my background noise as minimum as possible because it get on my nerves when I listen back. So, I have made it to day 30 without any junk food. I think that was my main goal, was to go without junk food, because I know I went overboard most of this year. I went way overboard with eating so much junk. And that was the main focus for these last 30 days, was to go without. And then I tacked on no alcohol and no bread, which in the last 30 days I had bread twice, and I had one drink, but it was a hot toddy for my sore throat, which I didn't like. Hot I don't recall ever having a hot toddy before, but like tea and bourbon, like I don't even know how popular it is, but that just was not good. It was not good. And I cannot even recall if it made my throat feel better. It was nasty. It was chamomile tea and some brand of bourbon that my mama made. And so so aside from those three things, I didn't have no junk, like no chips, no cakes, no donuts, no candy, none of that stuff. None of that stuff. And I'm so happy and proud, but more so happy. So I will say, over this month, up until today, taking the junk food out of my diet, and even taking the bread, which I don't think I've eaten a whole lot of bread this year, like honestly, because I've had years where I know I've overindulged in bread, but I don't even think I ate that much bread this year. So it's solely the junk. It's solely the junk food for me. So having gone 30 days before versus now, I am more regulated. Okay, I'm more regulated. I think in the last 30 days, I have had a bowel movement every single day, minus 2 days. Yes. Shark Week was a breeze. Now, I don't know if, you know, my cycle week had anything to do with, you know, going without junk and all that stuff, but it was a breeze. Like, I didn't even have my normal day one, day two cramping. Like, none of it. It was just, it came, it stayed, it went 5 days. It was a breeze. It was so beautiful. I got no complaints about this month on my cycle. Uh the energy is up there. Like, I feel really good. I've been sleeping like a dream. So for the last few weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, I would say over the last week, I stopped taking all of my herbs because I really needed to focus on getting rid of this cough. So I ended up taking um Mucinex DM for cough and expectorant. I bought a 7 day supply. So I stopped taking everything else just so I can focus on getting rid of the cough, because I was coughing for like going over 2 weeks, and I just needed it to leave my system and just get rid of it and just solely focus on that. So I stopped taking all herbs. I stopped drinking all tea, and I just been drinking water. And yeah, I feel great. Okay? Mm, and my skin is skinning. And I got my twist outs in. I put those in the other day. And they're like a little longer. But this is me twisted out my hair on blown out hair. I blew out my hair and then I twisted it. So they feel like they're their correct length. So my hair is growing. And oh yeah, so back to the sleep. I've been sleeping like a dream, but what I was saying specifically was I stopped taking the ashwagandha and the magnesium glycinate, which those were my nighttime meds. And I still been able to fall asleep, stay asleep. If I get up, I'm able to easily fall back to sleep. So that's been good. Like I just feel wonderful. And now that I'm fully healed from the coughing spell that I had going on in the hoarse voice, I feel phenomenal. And I'm just happy. I'm happy and I'm blessed. So now it's like, okay, I done made it 30 days without any junk food. And it's not really a question of do I continue? It's more of a statement saying like I want to continue to go without junk food in my life. Because when I go back to when I did my original fast last January and how like beautiful I felt, like how spiritual it felt, like just you just feel open to the universe, and it's a great feeling and I love it here. And so I know to go back and start like eating all that crap, it's just gonna be the same cycle over and over and over again. Now, could I indulge in moderation? I really, really could. I no, that might be a lie. I feel like I should be able to, but knowing my history, I always overindulge. Now, could it be different this time and I just choose to consciously focus on moderation as far as indulging? I could. I'm able to. I'm capable of doing that. But right now, like I'm not craving anything in particular. I'm not, I've been to the grocery store. I haven't felt the urge to pick up that candy bar or that bag of chips or, that bag of goldfish. So I'm good right now. And I feel like as long as I don't buy it, I won't have to worry about it being in my face. And my mom still does her own thing. Like she still buys her chips and all that stuff. And I just choose to just, look the other way. So that's a good challenge for me as well. Cause I won't lie, like I was looking at her her Doritos the other day. But that's all I did. That's all I did. I looked and I went and got me an orange. And that's just the way that I'm doing that, because I love this feeling. And I know that I will lose this feeling if I clog up my system with all of that stuff. And especially eating it at the rate that I know I'm capable of doing. So I feel like I am going to continue going without junk food for the time being. And then, you know, for however long that is, and if I choose to indulge, I choose to indulge. If not, if I'm not. So it's not anything that I'm setting in stone for myself. It's just that I want to continue to feel good. So I want to continue to live in this feeling for a little while longer because I love it here. I truly, truly do. So, and I'm back to eating like regular foods and stuff. Like I have like 1 or 2 meals a day, and then I eat fruit and drink water throughout the day. I got to get back to my actual juicing. So what I've been doing is drinking lemon, lime, grapefruit juice in a sense, mixed with water. As far as like for my juicing juice, that's what I've been drinking. And it's been doing good for me. Like I don't feel no bloating. Like I have zero gut issues. Ugh. Like my whole body just feels like, girl, we don't have no complaints. We don't have no complaints. And I just love it. So I know, like, as long as I want to feel like this, I need to stay on what I'm already doing and keep on this trek, and I'll be all right. So that is the 30-day no junk food update. And I will see y'all around.